It's time to clean a chicken coop today. We haven't cleaned it in about over 4 months, and we'll get into that. But first, let's get ready to get these chickens out of here so that we can actually get in there and clean it. I am out here nice and early this morning to try to get this coop out because it's gonna get to about 80 degrees today, and right now it's about low 60s. If you wanna clean a chicken coop out, don't do it in 80-degree weather if you don't have to. Try to do it before the sun really comes out, which it's starting to come out more right now, so I need to get this cleaned. So let's get this started. Let me show you what it looks like when you haven't cleaned a coop in over 4 months. Let's come inside and look.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many.
If there was a definition of the hard work that goes into homesteading, I think cleaning out a deep litter method chicken coop after 4 months should definitely be part of the definition of the hard work of it. It is ridiculous to see the amount of bedding that is actually inside this coop as I am in the process of cleaning this whole thing out. The ironic part about that though is that when you're doing the deep litter method, it's really not much hard work during those 4 months, because instead of having to clean the whole entire coop out, you're just throwing the new bedding on top. So now, this one day of needing to clean it out, I guess it's worth it for the 4 months that you didn't have to put that much hard work into actually cleaning the coop. This moment right here makes me realize that that's why it was easy to do it during the winter time.
This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon and the far.
As you can see, there's a lot of bedding I had to get out of there. If I'm gonna show you the inside, you can see I don't necessarily get every single piece of bedding. If you want to spend the time to do that, but I definitely got the big bulk of it. So now we can put a little prep in there, and then we'll put the new bedding. Let me tell you how we rebed this coop. So to rebed this coop, I suggest getting some DE, and then whatever your preferred bedding is. A lot of you guys have asked us what we use. I just get wood shavings. This is medium sized. I like the large size because it's not as dusty. Medium size is what we got now though, so that's what we're gonna use. So first, you're gonna pour that DE in there. And now it's time to put the new wood shavings in. Finally all done, and now we have one new, fresh, clean coop for the chickens to go into. There was a reason I said not to do it in 80-degree weather. It's already getting too hot. Had to drop the sweatshirt from all the hard work, but we still have more to do. And now it's time to put all that bedding into our compost bin. Chickadee, Rosie, are you guys dust bathing in the compost bin?
There's a song inside my soul, waiting to be heard. Sing it aloud, you've written every word. Oh, out of the silence and into the unknown. Louder, louder, let go. Behind closed eyes.
This is definitely one of the big benefits to having the deep litter method all winter, is now we're gonna have all this to compost. We're very excited. We actually just used a lot of the compost that we've had here, so it's nice to fill this bin back up. And although I've already said it twice, I'm gonna say it a third time. Clean your chicken coop out without the sun beating down on you. So we just hatched out baby chicks about 3 weeks ago, and with beautiful weather, the sun out, it is hot. This is the perfect day to take them on a little field trip outside. Do you guys wanna go outside today? Do you guys wanna go outside? You guys wanna go on a field trip? It is so nice to see the chicks outside in an environment where they're supposed to be. When you see them in that brooder all day long and you just feel like, oh, like they're not getting any fresh air, they're not getting outside. We haven't had chicks many times where when they're 3 weeks old, it was hot enough to get them outside. So as soon as I saw the opportunity today, I thought we for sure had to get these guys out here. And they are loving it. They are pecking around, they're foraging out here, eating grass. I've seen a few of them already eat a few bugs. Yeah. And don't worry, like it's gonna be too cold for them and they need to be by their heater. It's not an age thing. It's usually not like like they're 3 weeks, they can't come outside yet. It's more of a temperature thing. So we're inside the greenhouse right now, so it's definitely really warm in here. I just thought it was the opportunity to have them out here. If they were too cold or not right, they would all be peeping really loud and bunched up together in one big ball, which that is not the case. Instead, they're just enjoying life, and I am happy to see them out here. I wanted to show you guys, so we hatched out, like I said, the Splash Moran, which is a more rare breed of Moran. You can see the splash color starting to come in. There's some white, but you can see the little bit of black starting to come in. So these are gonna be very, very cool looking chickens once they're grown up. All right, you wanna go back? And then here's our chicken that we had to do surgery on and wrap the wing for a few days. And now, the wing looks great. So, you're all better. All right, go see your friends. The good part about getting the chicks outside, other than them getting to get some interaction with us and get some outside time so they get adjusted to it, is that it makes it really easy to clean the brooder. While we're on the deep litter method video topic, we even do that for our chicks as well here. We won't do it as excessive. We don't do it for like 4 months where we're not gonna clean their brooder. But every time that we would go where we would possibly clean it, we just throw a little bit of bedding on top of that and we just let it build up over like a week and a half before we take all that out and we'll restart. Not the same as like a deep litter method what you would do for the chickens. Well, field trip's over. They're getting hot, I bet, inside this greenhouse, so we should probably actually get them back inside because it might be too hot in the greenhouse for them. I figured as the fresh chicken manure and bedding is gonna start to compost, we might as well add to it and feed the chickens a little bit. So we got a lot of cantaloupe here that was all cut up from what we had. Some of like the inside, which is the little squishy part of it. We'll give this to the chicken bin. So we started doing that deep litter method back, I think, in the end of November, if I remember correctly. So it's been about 4 months of doing the deep litter method. It's the best thing to do during the winter time for your chickens if you have a stationary coop. What it does is it allows it to not really have any bad smell because you keep putting the fresh bedding on top each time. And also the old layers that are underneath the new layer start to compost and that heat will rise, which will actually make your coop a little bit warmer for your chickens during the winter time so that you don't have to put any kind of heat lamps in there, which I don't think that people necessarily need for your chickens. Well, we did it. We successfully did the deep litter method. We will not be doing it during the summertime because if you did it during the summertime, it might get really hot and smelly. That's the reason why I decided to start changing it, is we started to have such warm days here now. The smell is getting worse. You can do the deep litter method, but it's easier during the summertime just to start changing it at least once a month, if not sooner than that. So, well, as always, we appreciate you guys for watching us. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. We'll see you guys in the next one.
It's nothing new, but it's so good.